I'm not a superhero fan, but I really want to talk about Susan Storm's boobs in the new Fantastic Four movie. This is in no way meant to objectify Vanessa Kirby. This is just obsessing over vintage fashion and the tiniest details. When the trailer for the new Fantastic Four movie dropped, I was surprised at how much I wanted to see it because, again, I don't like superhero movies, but I love 1960s styling. And every aspect of this heightened 1960s alternative world that they live in was beautiful and glorious, and I was more excited with each passing scene, and then I noticed her boobs, and they took me out of the moment. I was sitting in the theater, and admittedly, this is just me nitpicking, but those boobs were just a smidge too high. When I was watching the trailer, I made some assumptions about this movie. A crucial piece that most period movies get wrong is underwear, or not understanding how the underwear works or why it's important. I was analyzing her boobs, and I could tell they got her a vintage cone bra, which is accurate. But the dresses that they made for her in the movie were not cut for a cone bra shape, which is crucial for this particular piece of clothing to not look stupid. When you put a cone bra or bullet bra under a dress or sweater or blouse that is not cut for the bullet shape, you will end up with a very oddly shaped boob. Well, an unintentionally oddly shaped boob. Movie Pleasantville and the TV show Mad Men look so good because they understood the importance of cutting the blouses to fit these interestingly shaped over-shoulder boulder holders. Pay attention to where these breasts are, and then how much higher these breasts are. I was thinking to myself, oh, they actually got her real, dead stock, vintage bras from the 1950s and 60s. Vintage underwear is very expensive and hard to come by, so if they found something that was remotely her size, they would put her in it. And I assumed that this bra was just not her size, which is why the boobs are too high and there is some spillage on the bottom. I was ranting about this to my friend Shannon because she's one of the few people I know who cares about the minor vintage details and a superhero movie. Shannon told me I was absolutely right on these boobs being very oddly shaped. And under any other circumstances, my hypothesis would be absolutely right as to what's going on under that sweater. She told me that this Fantastic Four movie has set out to be the most comic book accurate comic book movie ever made, and that the costumers were just giving her Marvel boobs. And they achieved it. Look at it. They achieved every aspect of them for the live-action movie. The rounded underboob, the flattened point, and them being way too high. Even the action figure got in on the fun. And that is why these oddly shaped boobs are perfect for the Fantastic Four movie.